Holy shit, folks. If you're joining us right now, it's because you are just like everyone else on earth and you're wondering what the hell is going on with one Mr. Shohei Ohtani and this ongoing situation. I'm Henry Marken, social media guru for No Filter Network. I'm joined here today by the lovely, awesome Ian Miller, former pro. How you doing, Ian?
Oh, Henry, it's a pleasure, brother. I'm doing great. I am excited to see what the hell is going on, man. Thank you for having me. Let's get after it.
Dude, let's get after it. I mean, like, there's so much to get after. Like, this is like probably been the most bizarre story. I honestly, I thought the pants and the see-through and the ball sack was like gonna take the cake for a while, and then like this just came out of nowhere, right as like the opening series in South Korea was happening. This
Yeah,
is
dude.
insane.
It is it's a lot. I'm excited to hear. I am nervous to hear what's going on because this is obviously like the number one. This is the biggest baseball player, not just in the game, right? Obviously. He's doing something that no one's done since Babe Ruth, but he's also the highest paid athlete in the United States. So like this is going to be nuts, dude. I don't know what's going to happen, but when you're talking about multiple millions of dollars being wired out and like in question, and you're talking about a $700 million man, I gotta believe he's got something to do with it.
Dude, I mean that's my hunch, right? So, listener, and for anyone who's just jumping in, the actual presser starts at 2:45 Pacific time, and it's a hard start. I mean, this is a very much a manicured event by the MLB. It went from Ohtani taking a interactive press conference at 11 to a full blown nope, sorry, free will is gone. He is just reading a statement at 2:45. So you know this is as like high intensity as FBI'd as possible.
Can't fuck this up, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Cannot, can't, not, there can't be any like mix up of words. So like they got the interpreter gave a statement on Tuesday, and Ohtani came out on Wednesday, or like his camp came out, and they
Right.
got their stories are asked backwards, dude. So the interpreter gave his story, gave the whole outline, timeline, whatever it was, said what happened, and
Right.
then they walked it back, dude. So I don't know what's going to happen, but obviously he's got to stick to the cards, stick to the script, stick to the story. You cannot deviate. There's no room for error here, brother.
Dude, so let's wind this back. Like, let's go through the timeline because I think the more I look into it, the more I'm like, what the fuck? Like like the more I form my own opinion, and which is never good. But I have no other choice when I'm reading this because like so this is Ipe Mazura. Is that I believe that's his last name? It's
Yeah,
Ipe
Mizuhara.
Ipe Mizuhara, lifelong friend of Ohtani, and he's been with Ohtani, I think, since the Angels. Like he's been
Yeah,
his guy
when he
going
came
forward.
over.
Right. And so they obviously didn't move very far when they went from Anaheim to the Dodgers. I'm sure they got a big ass pad in Newport somewhere just sick, right?
You'd
A
hope.
lot of a lot of downtime, and as you know, baseball ends when football, basketball is starting up. Plenty of opportunities to gamble. And story comes out that was it $4.5 million just vacated Shohei's account and was somehow in this mix of illegal bookkeeping. And I hate when people use these words. Like everybody has a bookie. Like when they say illegal bookkeeping operation, gambling rig, it sounds so Sopranos-y and so
That's
sus.
right.
He's probably paying some dude my age who's like working like a desk job who like runs a book for fun. Like that's what sports betting is now. It's not like some crazy list of guys who are going to kill you on call. Like, there are no fixers. It's someone my age who's just like, holy shit, I have a whale of a client in Ohtani's guy.
Dude, and what I was reading, right? I don't want to get like too ahead of it. So this was happening at the back end of last year, like October, November, some shit when the bets were starting to go out and the
Right.
debts were like he's accrued all this debt. And then I guess MLB started finding out about this in January, dude.
Really?
That's when they started like looking into it, investigating into it, and it's, dude. What's his name? Ipe.
Yeah, Ipe
I don't want to
Mazahura.
mispronounce it.
Sure.
Dude, he said he like dabbled in DraftKings, right? And then it just kind of progressed here. He met this guy out in San Diego, but dude, he was tied to some other shit in the past, right? He was he was like the illegal bookmaker in somebody that got busted. I think his last name was Nix in the minor leagues.
Whoa.
Like he's already gotten kind of slapped around a little bit on the wrist for gambling like illegally in baseball, dude. So this does not look good.
I love how you started with I just wanted to dabble with some DraftKings. Like that's where it is, folks. Like if just dabbling with DraftKings and the slope gets so slick, all of a sudden you're the most, for better or for worse, interesting person on the face of the earth right now because you just dabbled with a $10 bet in a no sweat bet on a Tuesday night. It was probably Pacers, Pelicans. Sure,
dude,
I'll play it.
And the bookie said that he received the wires, right? He received the wire from Ohtani's bank account with his name on it.
Yeah.
And he would use that to like spice up the clients around him and say, look, dude, fucking Ohtani bets here. Ohtani bets here. And that drew more interest and that drew more bets, dude. So that is a problem as well. Like he used that to spread word. That's dumpy.
That's some crazy marketing. Fuck. So he probably thought like, look at me. I'm the guy. Like I got Vegas in my pocket with Ohtani gambling, who, by the way, it sounds like this guy, for better or for worse, is a horrific gambler. Whoever it is, whether it's Ohtani or the interpreter, they're just shelling out just worthless bets. Like the tab is $4.5 million.
At
At
least.
Dude, you got to stop betting on the fucking Cowboys, my man. Like Dallas ain't it. It's not the Cowboys. Like
international soccer and stuff too, dude. Like, come on, man. What do we got?
Fuck. Okay, so we got 1 minute till the presser begins. What's the last thing that we know? The last thing we know is it sounds like Mazahura, the interpreter, pretty much took all the fall for the stories at the beginning. They seem to intertwine because it seemed like Shohei knew the money was gone. And then it sounded like he gave him the money, which is, in other words, of saying they may have footed the bill together. They may have split it. Now it sounds like he's just completely like just deny. Like what I did as a freshman in high school, stealing booze from Rite Aid.
No
off
kidding.
Off the record, Rite Aid. But
yeah, time's passed, dude. Time's passed. You can't get tried for it now, bro. So yeah, I guess Mizuhara said that it eventually, like, they were in the room and he kind of guided Ohtani to wiring the stuff over. Wow. And then, like, the next day was like, actually, Mr. Ohtani-san had no idea. And, like, then they're saying it's theft and stuff. So, dude, it stinks. Something stinks around here, brother.
Yeah, that was the first headline, right? Where you're like, oh, shit, he's a victim of theft. His interpreter stole it. But then you're like, wait, no, they're fucking boys.
So
they're
that's
homies.
Where they were at now. Yeah, that's where we kind of left off. It's like, dude, it's theft. So
they went back to theft. It started as like a big theft, and it was like, now it's back. No, he fucked me over. That's the story.
That's where they're at. So it's like, is he the scapegoat? Is this all getting pinned on the interpreter? Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't buy it. I'm still waiting for the Associated Press. It looks like it's still waiting. I really hope that like nothing bad has happened there. Like it was supposed to start 2 minutes ago. It looks like it's waiting still. Uh-oh is right. This is fucked. You're going to potentially take away the spotlight from opening day week. You already, I couldn't even tell you who won. I know they split the series, Padres and Dodgers, but like, I didn't care. Like, I don't think anybody cared, right?
This was the biggest thing, dude. So here, Ohtani's camp initially said Ohtani transferred the funds.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's up. Let's go.
Okay. Let me pull it up. Okay.
Woo!
Yeah, it's all Japanese right now.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. It's up. The audio.
You got it?
It's light.
It's light.
Do we have subtitles?
I don't know. Let me see if
that might be asking a lot, dude. Oh yeah. You might have them down there on the if you click the settings thing right there. Yeah, you may have subtitles. You know.
Let
me see if I can turn it up in my headphones.
Oh, do you hear that? Okay. It's kind of coming in. Let me stop the share for 1 sec. Let me get rid of this tab. So Let me try again. Share screen. All right. How's that look?
So it looks good. We got Jennifer in the chat saying she can't hear anything. It is a little light on my end as well. That's it.
Just to kind of just go over the result, in conclusion, Ipe has been stealing money from my account and has told lies.
Wow. Wow, listener, you hear that? So in conclusion, Ipe has been stealing money from my account and has been telling lies.
Fuck, dude.
僕のですね、違法のブックメーカーから、僕が、関与しているのではないかというスポーツ博打に賭博について、関与しているのではないかという打診が連絡がありました。Last weekend in Korea, media has reached out to a representative in my camp, inquiring about my potential involvement in this sports betting.
Potential.
Yeah, what the fuck? By the way, they found a new interpreter quickly.
Yeah, so it was dude that was already there. I think he was with another Japanese player, and they're just like, yo, you're actually him. You're with him now.
Yeah, you're actually Ohtani's guy now, so don't fucking gamble
You're
or
here.
you're gone too.
So Ipe never revealed to me that there was this media inquiry, and to the representatives in my camp, Ipe told to the media and to my representatives that I, on behalf of a friend, paid off debt.
Okay, that's important. So he's saying that all the rumors about I paid off a friend's debt, that's obviously like a game of telephone. That didn't never happen. So
Dude,
they're sticking to the
theft.
story. Yeah. And listener, sorry if it feels like it's buffering. It's
who was in debt. でそれを僕が肩代わりしたという話をその時に代理人に話した。And told my representatives that I was paying off those debts. そしてこれらは全く
Okay, that was a big conclusive point there too. So he said it was Ipe that was in debt, and the rumor that I was paying his debts were false. There's no connection between him and gambling.
その時伝えていなかったですし、代理人の人たちに対しても、僕はすでに彼と話して、彼と話してコミュニケーションを取っていたっていうことを、嘘をついてました。So Ipe obviously lied about, basically didn't tell me about the media inquiry.
Wow. So Ipe lied about any inquiry from the media. Damn. Do you believe this? Or do you think this is doctored?
I don't like this. Nah, it doesn't
No.
smell right.
It doesn't smell right at all.
That Ipe has been communicating with Shohei on all of this account to my representative, to my representative, to the team, and that hasn't been true. そして僕がこのギャンブルに関しての問題を初めて知ったのは、韓国での第一戦が終わった後に行われたチームミーティング、試合の後のチームミーティングの時です。The first time I knew about this gambling, Ipe's gambling was during the after the first game when we had team meeting in the clubhouse.
Damn, so like last week?
Yeah, that doesn't add up with what you said about January.
They were investigating in January.
So So during the team meeting, obviously, Ipe was speaking in English, and I didn't have a translator on my side. But even with that, I kind of understood what was going on, and started to feel that there was something amiss.
Wow. So they are really just throwing Ipe under the bus. It is no mercy. Just see ya. Our friendship's over. You stole from me. You're not my friend anymore. Fuck you. That's what this
Dude.
is.
Yeah, there's no coming back for
Ipe.
no, Mr. Ipe.
Prior to the meeting, I was told by Ipe, "Hey, let's talk 1-to-1 in the hotel after the meeting." So I waited until then.
By the way, that's not what I thought Shohei would sound like. I've never heard him talk because it's always just him smiling and him hitting a home run. Those are the highlights. I guess they just don't put him speaking in Japanese on the highlights, but I guess I thought he had a deeper voice, low key.
You'd expect.
I don't know. He's like, he's got kind of like a higher voice than I would imagine.
Boyish.
Yeah, a little boyish. Maybe I guess he is kind of young. Isn't he my age?
I think he's upper 20. Is he 27, 29-ish?
Oh, if he's 27, 29, he's older than me. I'm 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, dude.
My lawyers recommended that, since this is a theft and fraud, that we have the proper authorities handle this matter.
Okay, I mean, are we really surprised at this point? Of course, this is what he's going to be saying, and the MLB would not allow him to come out and say it was me, If obviously, this is not me saying he did it, but this is all the MLB would ever want, right? This is exactly how they would have it go. Fuck you, Ipe.
Yes. Written out. Follow the script, dude. Do not fuck up.
Yeah.
They're
going line by line. It is like a librarian with a highlighter. This is about as doctors as it gets, man.
It stinks, dude. Doesn't smell right. Something going on here.
He's blinking like once every 60 seconds. So he's
locked in.
Obviously, he doesn't need to wear a wire because he's mic'd up, but it looks like he's wearing a wire. Like he's
Yeah, dude. This isn't right. This doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right. We just watched a friendship dissolve. If this is true, we watched an entire friendship, lifelong buddies, pals. It's gone.
There's nobody in Ipe's corner now, dude. He is alone. He's by himself. He does not have a lawyer from the last I heard. He gave those statements on Tuesday with no fucking lawyer, bro. You're gonna tell me you were the interpreter of the biggest baseball player and the biggest name here, and you're about to give a statement on your life and his, and you don't have a lawyer, my guy?
He just raw dogged an ESPN interview, and I listened and I saw the transcript. I read it. It looked really sluggish. Like it looked like a very first draft. This is as rehearsed and polished as it could get. Ipe's interview did not go that same route.
Yeah, we got Burnsy in the chat. I'm in Ipe's camp, dude. He knows what's going on.
Let me pull it up again.
Thank you very much.
That's it.
Wow.
Quick little 8-minute burner right there. That's nothing. Leaves us with more questions, I feel like. Something stinks, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't.
Doesn't add up. Does not add up. And Yamamoto's struggling here to start with the slow start. I don't know. Stinks for the Dodgers, dude.
Hey, good day to be a fucking Giants fan. Holy shit. Wow. Okay,
Something's not right.
Initial thoughts. I got you for 25 minutes. Just as long as you're hot and ready, we'll go. Initial thoughts. Who we got?
Initial thoughts, dude. I think that obviously Shohei Ohtani is the biggest figure in baseball, in sports right now. I mean, in North America, he's the highest paid athlete, dude. Any sport. Obviously, MLB has been hurting a little bit. They've been changing all the rules. They want to make the game a little bit sexier. They want to bring it back. They want to put butts in seats. This does not put butts in seats, dude. This is not good. So we got Ipe giving his fucking statement with no lawyer. He's raw dogging a statement that could change the outcome and trajectory of baseball moving forward For whatever reason, MLB allowed that to happen, slipped through the cracks. That's dumpy. But then everything's getting taken back. Everything's back. Nah, actually, you know what? That's bullshit. Oh, no, actually, it's theft. Dude, it's not. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Something's not right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this Giants hat on while it's while the mood's striking here, dude. This is wow.
It's time. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, this is this is fucked. Like the I don't.
Said it perfect, brother. You said it perfect. You can't say it any better than that, dude. And not to cut you off, but think about the shit that's been going on, like in terms of Trevor Bauer, Julio Urias. You're right, dude. I don't even want to mispronounce the last name, but we got some domestic and sexual stuff, abuse and assault and stuff going on already that are kind of surrounding the Dodgers, clubhouse in the name, dude. You had this, man. Fuck.
Yeah, tough day to be a Dodger fan. Holy shit. I have one thought that's kind of been sticking with me throughout all of this. And listen, I enjoy gambling. I love going to Las Vegas where states are allowing it to be legal and DraftKings is just running as rampant as ordering another beer. I think that's great. What I don't like at all is how quickly a league such as the NFL, NBA, or MLB is to sign a multi-billion-dollar partnership deal, multiple zeros on a blank check to intertwine gambling with the game, with the fans, make this awesome experience for us. But God forbid if any one of them bets on anything at all. Again, within the sport and with that's a totally different thing, but you just take away their ability to gamble at all. If there's any connection that they're gambling, see, you can't have it both ways. You really can't.
That's right,
You can't open Pandora's box to us and like give us that ultimate power. Because at the end of the day, they're people too. Gambling is something you're able to trace it back to the earliest forms of pleasure. I think when it was, listen, the first humans were in Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia, yep. We invented the sailboat. We invented many awesome things. It wouldn't surprise me if gambling on certain events, whether it was speaking, sports, early forms of sport, I'm going to say gambling's been in our DNA for a while. Awesome that it's finally allowed in a public situation. Players doing it though, that's
where we draw the line, and they're going to talk about it on ESPN, and the ESPN recording is going to be sponsored by Bally's, and it's going to be shot in the MGM studios of the fucking ESPN sector, and it's going to be hosted by Las Vegas Sands, and then the whole segment's going to be sponsored by DraftKings. You know what I mean, dude? Like, what are we doing here?
We just had a Super Bowl in Vegas. Another team is moving to Las Vegas, and yet it's like we're giving this guy the chair because he has any association with Ipe. I think this is more on the league than anything else, because let's say for the hell of it, just for the hell of it, that Shohei and Ipe right now are still buddies, and that Ipe did not, in fact, steal from Shohei like the script said it did. Let's just say that Shohei actually did bet a few units, and his units are a little bigger than my units. Did we ever think about that? Is 4 $1 million bets really going to sink his ship? It will put me in underwater forever, but for him, he could make that back over the weekend.
That's child's play, dude.
Child's play. I'm not going to say anything. Again, these are all hypothetical scenarios and situations. I'm not going to say, no, he gambled, but I still smell smoke, man. That presser didn't make me feel comfortable at all as far as this is going. Yes, he cleared his name as far as like, that's what we're going with. That's the story. Those are the facts as we have it. Don't know if I buy it though. If I buy it.
I'm left. Like I said, dude, I'm left with more questions than answers. This is not good for Major League Baseball. It's not good for the brand. It's not good. It's not a good look for the commish, right? They're trying to make baseball sexy again. Bring it back, right? So, dude, get up in front of NFL, NBA, right? All the big sports, dude. But this is not good for it, bro. It's not good for it.
Horrible, horrible. What? So, do you think this will put more or less people in seats at Dodger Stadium?
If he, in the interim, or if he's found guilty?
I'm saying right now, like, because the season starts Thursday. We got baseball for days that counts. No more Cactus League. I know what happened in South Korea was official, but like it just feels so that whole weekend just felt so aggressively mishandled with the start times of the games, B, with everything that happened from the news here in the States. I still look at Thursday as the beginning of the season. Do you think by Thursday this will be something we already forgot about, where it's kind of like the pants, or is this going to be something that will have legs? Will this affect seating? What are your thoughts on that?
Dude, I think it has legs. I think this takes a little bit longer than anticipated. So the stuff that I'm reading on ESPN and MLB.com is that MLB was made aware of this and started looking into it, into Ippei-san, right, who is now fucking exiled. They started looking into the wires and they started, becoming aware of the situation. I think this is going to play out a little bit. It may not, it's not going to hinder, attendance, right? It might, I'm sure everything's going to be fucking sold out and packed, standing room only, but there's going to be an added buzz, dude. I think it's not going to help performance. I think Yamamoto coming over here from Japan, right? All the cameras, the lights, fucking camera action, right? This is the dance now, dude. You're in LA, big dog. This is the dance, dude. Yeah. Right? So his pucker up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? It's a little different over here. So now you start adding in, Shohei's making it rain, left it, whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. This is just going to be added pressure on it, dude. Maybe they don't get off to the hottest start. Maybe we see Shohei start off fucking cold, dude. Who knows? But like there's going to be ripple effects to this, whether it's going to be performance or the league's going to hurt from this moving forward, right? I mean, Ippei's already gone, dude. Put him in witness protection. I need to hear from that guy again.
Yes,
lawyer up.
I hope this isn't the last we hear from Ippei. I hope that he gets at least another shot to confirm that, at least confirm it, because then again, we'll just say for the hell of it, if whatever rumor we choose to believe is true, and this is all a bunch of BS, and there was some sort of handshake agreement, hey, I'll pay you $50 million a year for the rest of your life if you just fall on the sword. At least we can believe that. I don't even know how to comprehend that. I just need to see this guy breathing, because something tells me it wouldn't. If you have him say something like, yeah, he's not my friend, we're nothing. And if the MLB really wanted to make this go away, oh boy, it'd be an awful headline to see. Ippei has fled the country, goes somewhere else. And then like, what if he just ends up dead? Like that's when it gets dark. I don't.
Yeah. Found it. Like he finds himself hanging, he got the Epstein treatment. You know what I mean? The cameras are off. Cameras are off. No one saw anything.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to. I want to take my tinfoil hat off now while I can. But the possibilities are endless. That's all I'm saying is that I want to hear Ippei confirm this, or at least his camp say something. Give him a camp, because right now he is isolated on an island.
That's right. Let's get this guy a fucking lawyer. What are we doing?
Yeah, why are we raw dogging these meetings by yourself, bro? Like just like show up with some hired help. You could get a lawyer for $1. You just got to pay them something but just get a guy. He could have just graduated from University of Phoenix yesterday. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I want to clear one thing up though. I still, even though he's a Dodger, I hate the Dodgers as like a collective, because fuck the Dodgers, but I do really like Shohei. I am not rooting for Shohei to go down. I want him to be as best and had his absolute eliteness that I know he could do. I think it's so cool to see like a modern day Babe Ruth kind of a guy. I'm more like, hey, MLB, what did you fucking expect? When you started signing these deals with gambling codes, and every sponsored show has to have some crown from DraftKings in the top right-hand corner, every social media clip has to remind you, as you said, FanDuel, Bally's. What did you expect? Right?
That's right. That's right, brother. And dude, you tie in, you are one of the most, storied and recognizable teams, not just in the league, right? But in the country.
Yeah.
Factor in you're the Dodgers now, and you got the number one player, and he's the most paid athlete. He's the most record dude. Like, something is brewing here. Something stinks. Something's going on here. And like, there's not going to be a way out of this. It's going to come to light. I need Ippei-san to lawyer up. Stay alive, my guy. Stay alive out there, Ippei.
Do you think this is going to be something like OJ Simpson, where it's just kind of like forever? You're like, he fucking did it. Like, we know you did it. Yes, technically you didn't do it, but you did it. Is it going to be like that with Shohei now?
Unless they bring conclusive, like, definitive evidence. Obviously, we know now that Ippei's word means shit.
Right.
If you're gonna retract and go back on your statement, I get it. Maybe you messed up. You're scared, dude. This is life-changing. Your life's not gonna be the same ever from this point out, regardless. I'm not hoping that Shohei Ohtani goes down either, dude. What he's doing is unbelievable for the game. I'm just worried. Actually, no, I'm not worried. Fuck that. I'm not worried. I need to see what happens. I need Ohtani to not be scripted. I need Ippei to stay alive for another couple months. And the MLB needs to address this, because this is going to hinder forward progress, bro. This just negates everything that they're trying to make the game more sexy, this and that. Yeah. This isn't it, brother.
Yeah, I could hear you taking this personally. You're bummed about this. This is like, I mean, I know you want to root for MLB being as cool and hip and the best it can be, and it sounds like it's just laying a fat goose egg right now.
Yeah, I have not been a fucking huge fan of all the rule changes. I haven't been a huge fan of the shot clock, even though it has sped the game up. It definitely has. It's made it the product a little bit more enjoyable and presentable, and like a little bit more wow factor. I get it. But you start changing the fucking bases, start changing the rules a little bit. I just watched somebody get thrown out stealing second base, and Lindor wasn't even in the fucking dude. I had to do everything right and grind my beanbag off to get a stolen base. Now, if there's a piece of dirt in the base path, it's going to be obstruction, or you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing, dude?
So, yeah, talk to me about that while I have you. Did that just piss you off in every sense of the word when you saw that obstruction call get made over the weekend?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, because it's an art, bro. Stealing a base is an art. Bernsey will tell you. It could be the first one to tell you. Like, I did it in the minor leagues a whole bunch. Like, that was my thing. And like, it's a dance, dude. It's a choreographed dance. When you take off, you know how many steps there are. You slide to the back of the bag. And like, depending on what, who's covering the bag, it's either they're blocking it or they're not. You beat the throw, or it's bang bang, and you got a fucking, a knee in your face or a spike, like whatever it is, dude. I don't like it, dude. I don't like it.
Right.
It's so easy to steal bags now. Like, the pitcher can't pick over X amount of times. There's X amount of times that he has to go home, dude. It's not the game I fell in love with anymore, bro. So like, now the black eye on there with the Shohei, dude. I don't know, brother.
I'll ask you one last question. Our viewers are taking off. They wanted to see the stream. They got their analysis. Now they're like, all right, Henry, thanks for taking my afternoon. I got one question left for you. How many wins over under Dodgers have now for the rest of the year? Like, what's their win total now at this shit? You talked about performance and maybe a little hindrance, maybe a little distraction at the beginning, may not be swinging what he's worth. How many wins will Dodgers get this year now?
93.
93.
And I don't think that's going to do it. I really don't think that's going to do it. Especially, I don't think Glasnow, he doesn't beat it. Is he going to pitch 160 innings? Can he do that? You know what I mean? I don't. 93.
Yeah, that seems low. That seems so low. I mean, it's like
a hot take. It's a hot take.
That's a hot take. Yeah, I would love if that was manifested. 93 would be fun. That's a number the Giants can get. Giants can get 93. I like that number.
Fucking easy, bro.
So you're not buying Yamamoto's stock.
Hell no.
Like you're sold on Glasnow. Kershaw coming back for another year. Who cares? He's too old.
I like Paxton, but like, Paxton has been dealing with injuries, right? Obviously, like, May's coming back. Big carrot top red.
Sure.
Maybe he's a bullpen piece. He's fucking nasty, but like 93. I got 93. The infield, dude, the infield play, the defense. I don't like it. I don't like it, brother. 93. Pencil me in for that.
God, that'd be fun. Ian Miller, thank you for joining us as always. Folks, you can always catch him on the 9 Hole Podcast, one of the hottest baseball podcasts out there. Definitely one of the best on our network. Appreciate you stopping by, man. You're the man.
Henry, thank you, brother, for your time. Take care. Thank you, everybody.
Of course. And folks, for tuning in, thank you, as always, for listening to me talk about sports with you in an unfiltered fashion. That was Shohei Ohtani's live presser. It was as quick as you could have imagined, probably 5 or 6 minutes total. He had maybe 17 sentences at all scripted, all doctored, stuck very close to the chest and the script. New interpreter, worth noting. No shit. I guess we're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. But until then, it's been lovely blessing your eardrums on fabulous 3 p.m. on a Monday. Till next time. Ciao.